Okay, thanks for joining me this morning. In the last week we've had record rainfall, so the lake is 3 feet over full pool. I've got thick fog this morning. Yesterday we had a major snowstorm. Here in Georgia that's rare, but I'll give you a little look here. I know you guys up north are probably laughing about that, but it's I had a hard time making it home from work. People here in Georgia don't know how to drive in the snow. So the thick fog, flood conditions, muddy water, 30-degree temperatures. The odds are stacked against me. But the next week is supposed to rain every day, so I figured I'd get out here and try my luck while I can. Stay tuned. Just to look at my truck, how much snow we got. Took me a while to scrape off the windows, but it's a winter wonderland here in North Georgia. We don't get much snow here, once or twice a year maybe, but yesterday was something else. In less than an hour it became, you know, real slick roads and cars in the ditches. It took me 2.5 hours to get home from work, which is unusual. But you can see the thick fog, and this area over here is normally high and dry. This tree is normally not underwater. I'm kind of having to step over water to get to the boat dock here. Anyway, stay tuned. See if I can find some fishable water. This muddy water is tough fishing on this lake when the water's dirty. One of the things I have to be really careful of is floating debris. We've had so much rain that there's huge trees and logs, boat docks, there's all kinds of stuff floating out here. This fog makes it interesting too. It's disorienting. You get out here in the middle of this thick fog and you can't see where you're going. Yeah, I like a challenge. I'll figure something out. Okay, I was hoping to find some clearer water that I could fish, and I got lucky in that regard. Come into a creek that has not been blown out all the way yet. This is probably the only clear water up on this part of the lake for miles, and I've seen a lot of bait as I've come in here, so hopefully I'll get lucky and find a few fish. I fully expect fishing to be tough today. It's been weird weather-wise lately. I do have a nice line of bait underneath the boat here. All right, I got the line guides on my rod frozen again. Just not the best conditions. I already know fishing's going to be tough. Hope I can find a few. Oh, just missed one. That's a good sign. I don't know how they miss it. He whacked it good and I didn't get him. So I'll leave him alone for a second. Come back to him. This fish ain't that big, but boy. First fish of the day. It's a nice little spotted bass. Not big, but I'll take it. Ah, that makes me feel better. Catching that first fish lets you know at least that there's catchable fish around. So I'm on a little point here. Really not very deep either. I'm only in 10 feet of water. It's been just straight finesse fishing the last several trips. It's just the only way I can get a bite. The fluctuation in the weather is ridiculous. Fish was up shallow, and I think it's a good one, and it is. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Boy, he wasn't getting off either. That's a good spot there. That's probably 2 pounds. I'd say 2 pounds at least. Nice fish. Good fight. Makes my day. He's not a long fish, but he's a fat, you know, he's wide. Nice fish. Ah, my line guides are frozen again. Yeah, couple of fish, not bad. I mean, better than I thought. I was expecting it to be a tough day. I'm really surprised I found a fishable water. I mean, it's just chocolate milk everywhere else. We've had so much rain. Yeah. You still got it? Yes, you do. There you go. There we go. First fish I've caught on my homemade worm for a while, but I'll take it. He was out a little deeper. That makes 3. Considering I probably shouldn't even be out here, that's not bad. It's been a while since I've caught one on a worm. I kind of miss that feeling. Another decent spot. 1.5 pounds maybe. Man, fishing's tough, but I knew it would be, but that's 4 fish. Can't complain. I think I'm gonna go back to my worm, because I got a lot of trees and brush and junk in the water. missed him. Man. Ruined my worm too. All right, I'm gonna try without my gloves for a minute, see if I can stand it. Probably lost my shot at that one. Maybe not. It's not a bad fish too. Whoa. Hold up, hold up, hold up, fella. I'm gonna let you go. That's another 1.5-pounder. Pretty good fish. I'll take it. I think my camera's a little bit out of whack here. That makes 5, I think. 5 or 6 on the day. Can't really complain. It's about as bad at conditions, and I mean, I don't have the wind. That's about the only thing I don't have is extreme wind. Another. He's not a big one, but on a day like today, I'll take what I can get. Another fish on the homemade worm. It works. It's a funny color, but it's I've been tweaking this color for quite some time for this lake, and it'll catch the fish. You know what? I've done pretty good for a considering the circumstances. They're not really thumping it, they're just showing up. All of a sudden you'll feel just a little tiniest bit of pressure. I think my 46-degree water temperature has a lot to do with that. I mean, it is cold. So I'm just slowing way down, just barely crawling my worm along. Okay, I'm gonna make my way out of the creek. The problem I have is the farther out of the creek I go, the more muddy water I run into. And I haven't had any luck catching anything in the mud. So stay tuned. I'll see what happens out here more on the main lake. I'm about ready to wrap it up. Just seeing if I can catch another bass or two here. The dirty water is encroaching on my clean water now, so by the end of the day, this will be a mud hole in here. Lost him at the boat. Didn't get a very good hook set on him. Okay, thanks for tuning in today. Didn't do too bad considering the conditions. It's freezing cold. Still got some snow on the ground. The wind has come up. I've about had enough. My toes are frozen. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I've got a lot of good content coming up. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Come back and fish with me next time.